Lo Cicero.
Yep, Lo Cicero.
Lo
Super
Cicero.
close.
I say sometimes I get it right, sometimes I'm up. Lo Cicero is joining us this entire hour, and we're moving on to the shoes that I slipped on. So these are called, they're so cute. They're called the Florence, and they're a casual step-in flat. I have them on in white. I'll show you all the other colors. They also come in charcoal. Take a look at that. Next door, we've got black. We also have them in taupe. And then that navy just makes me happy. Look at that navy.
So pretty.
Medium and wide widths, sizes 6 to 12, including half sizes on these.
Yes, this is a nice deep navy too. This color blue is fantastic. This is a gorgeous little shoe. It has got a satin mesh knit in here. It almost looks crocheted. Isn't it pretty with the beautiful little bow? It's so cute on these. These are fantastic. And this has got all the things we love about JBU. Look at this footbed in here. This is like pillowy. I think this is possibly our squishiest. You've got that arch support there and all of that padding in this contoured footbed. This also has AllTerra traction in it, and just easy shoe here. It looks really delicate, but there's good structure to this. You're not gonna be waving around in this. You've got a nice, even though it's woven.
That's right. And that's important to note too, because you still have the quality of JBU that you're used to and that you're expecting, even though you have a shoe that just has a very much of a softened edge to it, as you can see right here. This is why I was saying a little bit earlier, I've never had to break in a JBU shoe. I literally just put my feet in and go, and that's it. And last hour, I was wearing high heels. I could not wait until I could take those high heels off.
I saw her run in the studio
and I put on the shoes off, and stepped into them, and they just feel good. And that's the idea of having a shoe, a casual flat like this. Some women, we like the idea of like a ballet flat, but some ballet flats, quote unquote, are too flat.
They are too flat, and they feel flimsy, and you feel everything you're walking on, all of that. The idea of that ballet flat is fantastic. You like that it's easy to slip on, it's easy to pair, and a lot of times they're very plain. So this is a great way to do that style, but with all the extra styles.
That's right.
That fashion forward look, those crochet details in this, that satin knit with a little bit of sheen to it as well, but it's giving you all of the structure that you know and love about JBU. That comfort, that padded footbed, that AllTerra traction on the, you don't have to be worried about the terrain that you're walking on, slip resistance on these as well. And it's rubberized always on the outsole, and you've got lots of flex and give and lots of bounce in these between the padding on the insole as well. And the padding is memory foam. It's a lot of bounce back on it as well. So you're not sinking and just staying in there. Every time you walk, it's puffing back up and absorbing the step each time. That's why JBUs are so comfortable.
That's why we love them. And you can see I'm moving my toes, so you can see I've got wiggle room. I always talk about wiggle room, because if you're wearing a shoe that's tight and your feet and your toes just kind of feel locked in, that's not going to be as comfortable. Trapped, if you will. You don't have that here. When you see them, when you put them on, and I was mentioning ballet flats as well, I'm glad you talked about the AllTerra traction, because not only are these not flat underfoot, because you've got support and cushion for your arches, they're not flat on the bottom because you've got that traction. So you're not slipping and sliding. These are the ones that you can wear when you go to the shore or you're going on your boat and you want something that's gonna have some grip. And we've got these available for you in all of the colors. You're seeing black. This is how I always say, if you're gonna wear black in the spring and summer, you want something that's airy, and that's what these are.
Absolutely, and that's a good point. Again, just like how we had the shoes with the laser cutouts, you are getting that toe coverage, that foot coverage, but you are getting the ventilation that comes from this being a knit and all of those crochet details that are giving you that airflow in here as well. There's beautiful detail in these besides the floral design, and I love that you're showing the traction on there as well, but with the floral design, there's also just that cross knitting in the toe here. There's different knits in here. Cross knitting on the toe, the floral design up the shoe, and then even on the back heel. You have padding on the inside, but you've got gorgeous knit on the outside as well. There's just a lot of beautiful details packed into this, and all done with that satin mesh, so there's a sheen to them again that's just giving them that little extra. It's so, and the little bow detail is just so cute. That's sewn on there, just topping it off, and just they're just cute and feminine, which is what we love about JBU.
And this bow is never going to come undone, so you don't have to worry about that.
You don't have to retie the bow. I'm bad at tying bows anyway. I need you to sew it in there so I don't have to touch it.
And that's what you have here. So whether it's the charcoal or black or taupe or navy or the bright white that I have on, these are going to be a really great option. And think about the things that you're going to, you know, when the weather warms up, you're going to put your boots away for months. And we've been seeing a resurgence of like sneakers. I love sneakers. We all do, right? But there are times where maybe you're not into the sneakers that day, but you still want something that's as comfortable as a sneaker, but can really work with your outfit. And that's how you're seeing these styled with your jeans, with your skirts, with a little capri, with a dress, wear to work, wear anywhere.
Yeah.
Shop on hsn.com. We took $15 off of our regular price. You've got $18 flex pay. You can totally go for these.
Absolutely. And with the sneaker, sometimes when you're putting your outfit together, if you throw a pair of sneakers on because you want that comfort, because you're thinking, hey, I'm going to be walking all day today, it kind of brings it, I don't want to say brings it down, depends on your sneaker, but it does make it look more casual.
Yes.
So if you want like casual, but still that bit of elevated look, this is something different and interesting, that beautiful floral. And again, the sheen on here also brings it up a little bit, while still being casual and something that you can be all day in and not thinking about, like a sneaker, those things that you love about a sneaker. The rubberized outsole, the soft insole, the fact that you don't have to think about your feet. You're gonna get that in this shoe as well. Oh, I know. Look at
look at that.
Look at the squish in this.
Look at this.
And that gorgeous contoured arch support in here as well.
This is so necessary. It's so funny. Like I love social media. I love Instagram. That's my favorite thing. And I'm on a lot, and I'll see a lot of like influencers talking about, oh, this is the hot like sandal of the season. And it's flat with no support, and I'm thinking, yeah, maybe if I were 18.
Or to just take a picture for
just
Instagram,
take a picture,
but
right?
not to live in,
but not to actually be on my feet for hours at a time.
Yes.
This is the kind of cushion and support that your feet really need, and this is how they were designed. So I love that you've got this here, and you're seeing a close-up of that taupe, which is really cute.
It's very, very beautiful.
Yeah.
And as we take care of our feet, it's not just our feet. It's your ankles, it's your knee, it's your lower back.
Yeah,
like you were just saying.
Right.
You're standing all day, it really matters, and you start to think about that as you get a little bit older. You abuse yourself more in your, early 20s, probably, like you're saying, the influencers. But this is just, it has you through and through with all of the padding and structure and comfort.
Ready to go right out of the box, no break-in period. Enjoy these. These are called the Florence, and these are 889-469. These are the ones that I slipped on. I had higher heels last hour, and then I slipped on these, and my feet are just so happy. And I know yours will be as well, okay? Now, I will tell you, we've got really great sale prices going on, but